Well, as you've seen, everything is foggy. The outside of the tent's very wet. It was actually dripping from the trees pretty hard a while ago, so I slept in a little longer, cooking up breakfast in the vestibule, and then hopefully the fog will eventually lift, but we're gonna have to chamois down the outside of the tent and be prepared with rain gear today, I think, just to keep dry. So it's a little after 8 and we got everything packed up here in the fog and underneath these pine trees where I thought it'd give me some protection from the wind, which I think it did. Got down to like 41 in the tent last night, and breezy and damp, so it was certainly cold enough to be snuggled into the sleeping bag. Alright, well, I had hoped to see a lot of this without all of this fog, so hopefully it'll clear soon. Next major feature is Fat Man Squeeze. So maybe I've lost enough weight on trail to get through there. We'll see. Well, as you can see, it's pretty darn foggy this morning. I'll try to film when there's something to film. The trail's supposed to go this way, but look, a little tiny side adventure. Cool. To fit my pack through here. Okay, there we go. Now that was not Fat Man Squeeze. Oh, it was some kind of squeeze. Well, the white blaze on the edge of that rock indicates that the trail goes up and over this and into oblivion. Hey, I do believe we've made it to Fat Man's Squeeze. Climb up the roots and through the rocks. Yeah, interesting. Oh. Sorry, had to go down on one knee there. Oh my. Okay. Okay, whew, made it through. Fun. Just came down from there, decided to dump a layer of clothing. It's getting pretty warm. And more rocky trail down. Hello, pony. Ponies. See another one back there. Good morning. So I stepped out of the trees into this big flat and had to get out the map to find out that that's the way we go. And as I walked over here, I was able to see this white blaze on this post, but there was no seeing it from where you came out. It's so incredibly serene here. Hey, we're getting a little sun. Maybe we'll get some views. There appears to be a fenced-in camping area. Wow. Okay, the sun came out, and I got to call Christy, and that interesting place back there was called the Scales. When guys herded cattle up here in the mountains, up until the 1960s, they found that the mountain weight of their cattle brought a better price, because once they walked them down the mountain, they lost a bunch of weight. So that was the place where they penned them and weighed them for market. So interesting. Well, I decided to take a little break here by this stream, this idyllic setting, birds singing. Dried out the tent a little bit, charged up the phone somewhat. And the Serenity Shuttle has landed. Trail mile 10.5 for an 11.1 mile day. It was a weird day. It started late, started wet, walked through the fog, had a couple of long conversations, and a big session of drying out and charging the phone. So by the time I got here, it was 3:30, and the next shelter up is 5 miles up and has a bunch of widowmakers documented in the tenting area, not many of those. So this seemed the wisest, just give myself a short day, take a little break, and then hit it again tomorrow. I'll take a food inventory and find out where I need to get off. There's a place in a day and a half, and then there's a place further down, so I'll just figure out which one I want to go to. Well, we saw some amazing things this morning walking through the fog, and then the views we finally did get, and the beautiful mossy, piney forest. And looking forward to tomorrow getting off on a better foot. So thanks for hiking with me today, and remember, we're doing the impossible, and that makes us mighty.